Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about packing for slow travel. 9 essential items you probably didn't know that you needed. And we get asked about this all the time about packing. What do you pack? What do you take? What's important? What's not important? So today we're going to show you the top 9 things. We also went ahead and put links down in the description for all of these items so you can grab those right there directly. But let's jump into this. What is the first one, Rob?
The first one is this travel adapter, and it is the #1 thing you need. You probably need 2 of these because you never know which country you're going to be in, what the power situation is. This travel adapter is the best. We have tried all of them over the last 7 years. This is the best one by far, so this is the one you should get. First of all, it has all the different countries here. You've got all the different plugs you can use, and you just slide this over and the different plug will pop out. So that's amazing, so you can use it anywhere. We've never found a place where we couldn't use this. And you can plug something like your computer into this, which is great. But then what makes it more amazing is on the side, it has 2 USB-A ports and 2 USB-C ports. And then it also has another USB-C over here. So you've got 5 USB items and a big computer type item you can plug in there. This will let you charge everything, no matter where you are, no matter how many outlets there are. We have 2 of these because we do charge a lot of things.
We certainly do. I love the fact that you can put something in the electrical outlet and into the USB-Cs and USBs, charge everything at once. So you literally could do 6 things on here at one time. And we have done that before because we do have a lot of electrical items with us.
But the big thing is we both have one because we both put our computer in it. So if you don't have 2, and you have 2 computers, you're going to be switching back and forth.
Or even just like one for the bathroom to be able to plug I use my hair dryer in here as well, or like a flat iron, anything like that. Really, you're going to want that. So definitely 2 of them. We each carry one in our carry-on bag because they are important. All right, let's talk about one of the things people ask about is clothing, and something that I'm going to show you Rob's best response for dress pants or not dress pants is these Columbia pants. And I'm showing you in 2 pieces because these are the legs and they are shorts and they just zip right here. So you just zip these legs to here and then you've got a full set of pants, and these dress up or dress down, and they are so lightweight that you can, if you end up having to hand wash them or something, they dry super duper fast. They are Columbia brand. Again, all this stuff is linked down below in the description for you. But these are fantastic, and they're so great, especially when we're traveling in Southeast Asia, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because it keeps you nice and cool. And like I said, you know, you're not going to have big giant sweat stains everywhere with these because they dry really quickly. All right, the next thing you need is something kind of multi-use, multi-terrain, and we have switched over to these types of shoes. They're Keen, and they, as you can see, they can be used as workout shoes. They can be used in the gym, and they tie here at the top, so you can wear these with socks. You can wear them without socks. They have, like I said, the non-slip here. They're nice and cool if you need it, and you can adjust the straps here at the top and in the back also for your feet. So we each have a pair of these, and we do love these because then we don't have to carry a separate set of sneakers for going to the gym or like walking or hiking or doing something. Like, these are waterproof, so if you needed to go, you know, we like in Bali sometimes we'll be hiking someplace where there's also like rivers and waterfalls and stuff like that. Your shoes are going to get wet. These are perfect for that. So it is really nice to have shoes like this that you can use for a variety of things.
Yeah, I get away with basically just those, so you could get away with just those or maybe one other pair if you wanted.
Okay, next up is some essential pills that you should have with you. One thing that we do find is we both have kind of like seasonal allergies, and you just take like regular antihistamine for that. So not like Zyrtec or like Claritin kind of stuff, the 24-hour stuff. Those you can get, but it's really challenging in a lot of countries to get just regular antihistamine if you just want something quick for like, you know, a little allergy attack or whatever. So not like the severe stuff, but just regular allergies. So we usually have a big bottle of antihistamine with us. But this one is a lifesaver practically. This is wild charcoal, and these are amazing because I should say when something affects your tummy, you are going to eat something or drink something and it's going to make you feel this is your BFF. As a matter of fact, I carry these in my purse at all times just in case. I usually have 4 of these wrapped up in aluminum foil, and I carry them in my purse all the time because like when I'm out and stuff in town, because if it hits you, it hits you. And these work so fast. It's so great. Basically, it just goes in there and just mops up all the junk from your stomach. And it really works so fast, too. You take a couple of these babies and you are good to go. So we don't go anywhere. As a matter of fact, we've been gone for about 14 months for the U.S. and we have maybe about 10, 15 left in here. And this was a bottle of 120. So we have had a couple of issues along the way, but nothing that this couldn't take care of. So it didn't involve hospital visits or anything like that. This did the trick for all that time. So that's pretty good.
Next thing you're going to want to bring with you is a GoPro. We are using the GoPro Hero 12 Black now. And the GoPro is great for so many reasons. You are going to want to film things. We didn't think we were when we started doing this 7 years ago, and we had years where we don't have any footage of anything that we did, and that was pretty sad. So you want to have something just in case you want to start filming. You are going to want to start filming. You eventually are probably going to want to do a YouTube channel about your travels. Like that's what everybody ends up with. They say, no, I'm not going to do it. And you're like, oh, we've been to these great places. I really want to show people this. Even if it's just for you or your family to watch later, you will probably eventually want to start a YouTube channel. Or just have the footage. And we found that it's very difficult. Yes, your phone has a good video camera, but it's very difficult when you're trying to get directions or you're trying to take pictures. You're going to use your phone for that. You want a dedicated camera that you can both have with you, that you can handle. This one is great because it's got this little handle we've got. It's got the case on it, microphone, light, all in one super tiny package. So that's the GoPro Hero 12 Black with the media mod and the handle. I would recommend getting this stuff before you leave the US. You can find GoPros in several countries. You can get them in Thailand. You could get one in Japan, and we actually got this one in the Philippines. But there are a lot of countries where you cannot get the latest stuff. So depending on where you're going, get the GoPro before you go. It's not that much when you consider how much your phone is. These are like $300 or $400 to have a dedicated unit. It's going to give you great footage. Just do that, and it'll have you not getting your phone out so much and putting it in like a perilous situation. So yeah, if you drop the GoPro, it's not great, but it's not as bad as dropping your phone. So that's what we would do. Now the next thing to go along with that is a travel tripod. No matter what you're going to be using, you're going to see something. You're going to want fireworks, you're going to want some video, you're going to want to take pictures of things. A travel tripod is essential. We tried so many tripods for so many years. We've probably had 8 different tripods until we finally have the one that we have now, which is perfect. It is the perfect travel tripod. It is small, lightweight. It holds my professional camera, and it fits like in the bag like nothing. So it is the Manfrotto Element tripod. Now there's an Element 2. It's not as good. They did not improve it. So go with the Element 1. We're going to have a link to that one in the description. It is so small. It's crazy, but it works like a real full-fledged tripod. The next thing after that is going to be cables and wires. We carry a lot of cables, don't we?
We carry a lot of cables. As a matter of fact, if you see us at the airport and we're about to head into TSA, whatever line we're in, you should go in a different one because it's going to be a minute. TSA takes a very close look at all of the cables that we carry with us.
So the one cable that I struggled for years to get outside of the US is this one here. And if you have a laptop that does not have an HDMI output, it has a USB-C output, you're going to need this cable, and you really will not be able to find it outside the US. So just buy it, and then if you need it, you have it. You will need it, because this one will convert your computer to your TV, and USB-C to HDMI. That is a very, very tough one to find. Now, right now, our computers are HDMI to HDMI. This computer has an HDMI out, but for years we traveled with one that only had a USB-C out. And if you have that and you want to watch shows and your streaming isn't working and you can get it on your computer, sometimes you can't get it on the TV, but you can get something working on the computer. If you don't have this cable, you will not get to watch it on the TV. So that's a super important cable. You know, for less than 10 bucks, buy it, put it in your bag. If you need it, you'll have it. If you have a USB-C output computer, super important to have that one. Then the next one is VPN. And that's not something you bring with you, but you do need to have a VPN.
Virtually.
Yeah, we use NordVPN. We've been using it for the whole time we've been traveling. It's never let us down once. So many situations, like if you go somewhere and they shut the VPN, or they shut the internet access off, or close down Instagram, or close down Facebook, you cannot communicate with people. Sometimes in certain countries, they will limit the websites you can get on. You can't order stuff. You can't see things you need to see back home. So a VPN is essential. It's like $3 or $4 a month, and super, super useful. So then one other thing is this travel router, and we love that, don't we?
Oh, this is fantastic. We always have this little guy. It folds down like this, so nice and flat, and unplug that. Easy breezy. I mean, these are things that are nice because they don't take up a ton of space. So why would we have this guy with us, travel router?
Well,
what is it good for?
We have this because it helps us protect everything. So basically, and it makes it easier when you're doing things. If you connect this to the Wi-Fi wherever you are, like let's say you check into a hotel, you connect this travel router to the Wi-Fi. Well, every device we have, our phones, our computers, our Xbox, our iPads, all 10 devices that we have to hook up to the Wi-Fi, they're already pre-programmed to be hooked up to the travel router, and it's just there. We don't have to log in every device in every single hotel, which can take you like 30 minutes. Then the second thing about it is the travel router, you can have it have a VPN associated with it. So it just makes everything you're doing secure. You don't want to be on public Wi-Fi when you're doing banking and so forth. So it's another way to have a VPN on everything. We love it. That and the VPN together is a perfect combination for safety and ease and just being able to access everything you need to get a hold of. Those two things are pretty vital.
Yeah, it is so great to have everything connect to it, because then you don't have to, like you said, worry about trying to go through and connecting each thing. I mean, sometimes I'm trying to download a book, or on my Kindle, or trying to watch something on my iPad, or trying to send emails or whatever on my phone. It's just so nice to already, as soon as we connect this one thing, everything is connected automatically. So that's really great to not have to mess with that. I know that sounds like it's not a huge deal. You'll be surprised what a big deal that is when you're moving around from place to place, and it's like, oh, thank goodness we only have to hook one thing in and then everything is connected. So it's really good. Hopefully, guys, this was a good list for you guys. Let us know down in the comments which one of these, if not all of them, surprised you or you hadn't thought about bringing with you. Go ahead and share that with us down in the comment section. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we also hope you'll consider subscribing to our channel. We'll see you guys next time.